Hello, welcome, and goodbye to my Let's Play of Mario Party! Well, this isn't entirely a Let's Play since I won't be covering the main story mode, I guess you could call it, which is called Minigame Island. But, I will be doing all the boards of the game. If you don't know what Mario Party is, then allow you to introduce me to the thing that's in between So yeah, this game, as I've said numerous times, has been well, it always will be, one of my first two video games of all time. This and Smash Brothers were my first two. And yeah, basically just, this is the opening. Everyone wants to be the superstar of the Mushroom Kingdom. Not really a good plot. Peach, you already have a kingdom. What could you possibly want more of? So yeah, this is not my favorite entry in the series by far. Wait a second! I love this part though. It is probably in the bottom 3 of my favorite, but... in the bottom 3 of the 9 Mario Parties I played. If you're saying, oh, there's only 8 Mario Parties, well, there are 2 handhelds, and I've only played one of them, the DS version. But I've never played Mario Party Advanced. I got the inspiration from, who else? Oh, well, not who else, because, yeah. But a guy I recently was informed by, Slim Kirby, or informed of, I guess. Yeah, he's an awesome Let's Player, not as good as Sonic Boom, of course not. I've been watching his Let's Plays, and the first one I checked out was his Mario Party board playthrough, and that inspired me to do this. Sorry there's been a long delay of Let's Plays, but here's the story. First of all, I tried to do a Let's Play, but, well, I just came to a part where I couldn't beat it, and I realized after that that there really would be a lot of parts like that, and it would be kind of annoying Let's Play to do, because, like, the game isn't exactly fantastic. For all your information, it's, Mario vs. Donkey Kong. I got stuck on level 5-3, that level is nearly impossible. So I did work on another Let's Play, but my top 5, I'm almost finished with the first one. All I have to do is the main recording, and then I can post it. But that is the most difficult part of it, so sorry for the delay in the top 5. And the game was part of the top 5, so I didn't want to spoil anything because I've been doing a lot of those recently. A lot of Let's Plays on games for the top 5. So yeah, it's the title screen. It's the title screen. So yeah, this is the main menu. There's 6 different options. There's the minigame shop or mushroom shop where you can buy things like special blocks, boards, and special conditions for the game. Mushroom bank where you keep all your items. The options house, which is what it sounds like. A minigame house where you get to play all the minigames. We'll get into those a little later if you still know what Mario Party is. And the minigame island, which is basically I'll explain to that a little later. And of course the warp pipe, which is the main part of the game. No, because that's stupid. No, wait, you wouldn't ask us that question. Oh, wait a second! I forgot the timer. I'm an idiot. Okay, there's the timer. Sorry. So, and I started another oh yeah, I already said this. So that's why it's been like a few weeks since Rampage. I have not been going well with videos recently. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Luigi because he's my favorite character. I'll get into that after this stuff. Let's start out with Yoshi, Donkey Kong, and Peach. I'm gonna set them to normal because I'm not very good at this game. But I'm not terrible at it either. I always keep them at normal. Yes, yeah, we have 6 stages so far. Dicky's Jungle Adventure, Peach's Birthday Cake, Yoshi's Tropical Island, Wario's Battle Cannon, Luigi's Engine Room, and Mario's Rainbow Castle. There are also 2 bonus boards that you have to unlock, but I'm not going to show you those yet because those are, well, secret. I don't want to keep them a secret. So yeah. Oh, blah blah. They all have a different difficulty level. 3 2-stars, 1 3-star, and 2 1-stars. I'm going to be starting with Mario's Rainbow Castle because that is, well, Mario's board. And of course, he's Mario, he's the main character. Now, there's 20, 35 turns, and 50 turns. I'll get into the turns, well, when we start the game. But I'm just going to do 20 because that, technically, by most people, is considered the main mode of the game. So yeah, but then after I did the Let's Play, I just couldn't think of a game, or doing that Let's Play that would spoil the top 5. I just kept doing a game. I just couldn't think of another game to do, and I eventually, well, before I started the spoiling game and ended Mario vs. Donkey Kong, I just got lazy for a while, and then I decided, hey, I'm gonna do this game. Boom! And I recorded, keep in mind that I haven't filmed the Mario Party Let's Play after I do that one. This is being recorded after the next Let's Play, so keep that in mind, that the next Let's Play I won't know certain things about what is happening in the world by the time it's posted and stuff like that. I won't know about this play, I won't be able to talk about it, and yeah. But there's multiple stories in the game, and I'm pretty late in the game, so on the story that is in, I will mention that this is being recorded after Mario Party Let's Play, so keep that in mind. So yeah, I think I've talked enough about the delays, so let's get to the game. So basically you roll a die to see who goes first, and then after that you try to move around the board to get to the star, where you have to pay 20 coins up, but you start up with 10. And if you get, and person at the end of the game, the end of all the turns, after everyone rolls a die, we play the mini game. Get to that in a second. The play with most stars wins, and if there are, and if 2 people have the same amount of stars, it's determined by how many coins you have. So definitely, it is very determined on coins. So yeah, you can land on blue spaces, blue spaces which get your coins, red spaces which make you lose your coins, star spaces or 1-player game spaces, which are what Yoshi just landed on. You play a mini game by yourself. Then there's the mushroom spaces, which allow you to roll another dice block or skip your next turn, which can be kind of annoying. Dang it. Ooh! Bowser! So yeah, Bowser, if you ever land on his, he actually has a space. And then you can find him in the hidden block. He will take coins from you and other players sometimes. Or he'll do other stuff to inconvenience everyone. Coin Shower Flower. Yeah, so after everyone takes their turn, you do a mini game. And if you win the mini game, for most games, you win 10 coins if you win the game. Yeah, there's actually 3 different categories of minigames. 4-player, 1 versus 3, and 2 versus 2. This is dependent on red and blue spaces that you land on. So if half the players get red spaces and half get blue, then you play 2 versus 2. But if half of the players, or if all the players get blue space, then it's going to be a 4-player. But if one person gets a red space and everyone else gets blue spaces, then you're going to play a 1 versus 3. And there are some minigames, coin minigames, where you try to collect as many coins as you can without the other players getting too many. Or with trying to not other players get any. And yeah, that's the main gist of it. Oh yeah, I forgot to say, if you hear my dad outside, because he's working on something. And dang, Peach got a lot of coins. Ah, I hate that minigame for the one player because they get so many. That's by far the biggest problem with this game. The minigames are so one-sided to some players. In 1 versus 3, just the one player, sometimes it's physically impossible for the 3 players to get any coins. Like, you just can't. Like, even if you do as good as you can do, and the one player does as bad as that player can do, then you still don't get any coins. And there's some where the one player just gets beaten and loses their coins, his or her coins, without and can't get any back. I mean, it's just so one-sided, and that's the main reason why this Mario Party is one of the weakest. Yeah, Donkey Kong's playing another one-player game. And he actually won. I hate this minigame, Limbo Dance. Well, I haven't played it in a while, so I don't know 100% sure if I'm good at it or not. But I used to suck at it, and I'm sure that will continue on to this day. Gosh, stop getting low numbers! Balloon Burst. So yeah. Or lots of different minigames. A lot of them are kind of hard, but there are some that are, you have a chance of winning. So this one's Balloon Burst. You gotta try and pop a Bowser balloon as fast as you can. So yeah. You just gotta press A and B or A and Z as fast as you can. Or not as fast as you can, but you gotta press them in a certain rhythm. It's kind of hard to get, and something annoying is some players are farther back than others, so it's harder to tell who's in the lead.
Finish!
Yaha! Yeah, so earlier I said why I was going to tell you why I like Luigi, but I used to just like him because I didn't have much sense of anything really, and my favorite color was green, so I picked the one that was green and not a dinosaur. Because I never thought dinosaurs were that awesome. I never really had a main character or a favorite character before that, but now it's because he's a little bro, and I'm a little bro, and everyone hates him for basically no reason. He can jump higher than Jumpman! What's to be ashamed of? So yeah, that's a happening space, or question mark space as I always call it. Where, in this board, it switches the star, which I mentioned earlier, to, Bowser. And for Bowser, you lose a lot of coins if you go there, so this can be kind of an annoying board. Also, all the boards are not very good. I mean, even Mario Party 2 had better boards, and that's my least favorite in this series. Oh, come on! I hate this game. Whip, 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 whip. Yeah, I didn't actually get the trick to this game until recently. I still don't really get it.
Ready? Go!
But apparently you don't even have to hold it in the right direction, like in the path of the path, I guess. Like you don't have to hold it in the direction that you're going, you just have to tap it. Actually, I'm doing pretty good. Oh! So yeah, since I am the little brother— No! I just barely lost. I hate that one. So yeah, I'll see you in the next part when we continue on Mario's Miracle Castle. Goodbye.